And now, join your hosts, Keith Reynolds and Charlene Chamberlain.
Well, good morning. I'm Keith Reynolds, host of Morning Coffee. We're here with my show co-host, Charlene Chamberlain. Char, good morning. And you know what? We have to have a little bit of a spat this morning because she just called me Mark, and I don't know if she realized that. And I want to know if she's cheating on her work husband. Who the heck is Mark?
He's the real husband.
Oh, he's the real husband. All right. I thought she was cheating on me for a minute.
No.
Okay.
Not at work. Not at work.
I was going to say. So,
we have to have equal time for the work husband and the real husband.
I only get you in the mornings, though.
Yeah, a couple hours. That's it.
So what do we got going on this morning?
Our guest this morning is a seasoned scientist and an educator, and she's also the executive director of WOW Science Camp. Welcome, Fola Adebi. Welcome to Morning Coffee.
Welcome.
Thank you for having me here.
You're very welcome.
Really appreciate that.
So we were talking a little bit before the show, and you mentioned that you were a chemist.
Yes.
And you worked for Wyeth for many, many years.
Yes.
And how did you make the jump from being a traditional chemist working in the corporate world to summer camp for children?
Education has always been part of it has always been my life. Mm-hmm. My goal is keep learning. Mm-hmm. Once you keep learning, you never stop growing.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
So while I was in the industry, I would go to work around 5 a.m. so I can get off by 2, be ready for the kids. Mm-hmm. So I would go to the school, do some little science here and there, then it just become me in a way.
Very cool.
That's how I got into it.
So you have to love kids.
I love kids.
You know,
I
they
love
teach.
the smile on their face. I love it when they get excited and the sparkle just goes up.
Right.
That is what energizes me.
Well, you know what? I think, education has got away from that, though, because I love when my kids learn something from me. Absolutely. And I do. I look for that. That aha moment like, wow, that's pretty cool, Dad, that you just, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
So it's got to be very rewarding for you.
Oh, yes. That's why we named the program WOW, because of the expression on the kids' face.
Well, and science is so cool. I mean, there's so many interesting things that science encompasses.
Oh, yes.
Pretty interesting. So you are in your 6th season of WOW Science Camp.
Yes, we are, and we're loving it.
That's great. Tell us a little bit about the camp. What are the age groups, and what do the kids actually do?
Our age group is kindergarten through 8th grade.
Okay.
But we're expanding to high school because many of our 8th graders don't want to leave.
Really?
They ask me, can I come back next year? Can I do this? Can I become an assistant counselor? Even some high school that come to be counselor in training, they never do anything but into the project themselves. Say, we don't do this in school. Can I?
Wow.
So we are expanding higher than 8th grade because of that.
Wow, that's pretty cool. Now, you know what? Kids are like inundated with their video games and stuff like that, phones and everything. Are you starting to see that kids are kind of getting away from that and actually coming back to the true learning? Like, because we were talking before the show. Kids go to school almost smarter than the teachers because of the online presence.
Exactly. What we do in our program is we incorporate that.
Okay.
Because there's no way we try to say, okay, this moment is hands-on. Even you don't need to tell them before they put the phone away because they really want to get their hands dirty. This week we're doing insects and ecology. So they were collecting insects.
Right.
So believe me, the phone was gone.
Yeah.
That's cool. The one that does not like the box, you can put it in and I'll take picture.
Right.
So we try to incorporate the technology into the program because, like you mentioned, like you said earlier, children are going to school smarter than the teacher. And we also educate, we do PD, professional development for some teachers. They depend on the school that ask us to. Use that opportunity to let the teacher know, how do you use that to your advantage?
Right.
Kids are not ready to hear you lecture them.
No.
Because before you lecture them, you shut them off the moment you start talking. Why don't you use what they have learned to educate them further?
Right.
Let them teach you what they learn, and you can incorporate what you want them to learn into what they're saying. So they receive the learning,
Right.
instead of shutting down.
Right.
I love that philosophy. That's just like when we're trying to get them to do something. If you talk at them, they
No.
won't do it. It's
The moment
confrontational.
You talk
Yes,
with
yes.
You
them.
need to talk with them and let them know how much they're helping and hey, well, what do you?
Exactly.
How can we do this? And then it becomes different.
Oh,
I love
yes,
I
yes.
love your philosophy.
And they love the idea because when I have a child that brought an idea towards me, to me, and I say, I like it. I said, so how can we do that? You will start and we will follow you. He said, me? I said, oh yes, you. You like the bird, you want to dissect it. I have scapula, I have everything. You can go ahead and do whatever you want to do. But you have to do one thing. It's not only for fun. You have to teach your friends each one of them one new thing. Oh yes, I just gave the child an homework because
Yes.
he didn't have that before. But using his energy, I feed into his energy for him to feed into what I want.
And
out of
also
him.
share
And it's-
with everyone else
because
too.
he's learning and he's teaching what he has learned and he doesn't know it.
Nice.
Yeah, that. Well, you're sneaky.
I know. You know what, we have to take a quick commercial break, but we're going to come back and talk some more. I'm going to start asking 10 million
I know
questions.
you are.
I'm like,
I can
like
feel it.
science stuff. So we'll be right back after this commercial.
In a world where bankers have lost all interest, where robots and fat cats rule our fortunes, one woman will stand up and strive to do the impossible. Be treated like a person. Friends and neighbors will join her quest. Ordinary people will band together against the forces of corporate greed. And together they will form Philadelphia Federal Credit Union, already in a neighborhood near you.
Imagine the finest hand-selected USDA prime steak you'll ever have. The freshest line-caught seafood, our Wine Spectator award-winning wine list, and soul-satisfying desserts. Bring that together with the perfect date, the winning business deal, a memorable family celebration. Welcome to Rod's Steak and Seafood Grill in nearby Morristown, New Jersey. Bring your appetite and feed your passion.
Your credit score is yours, and at Experian Credit Expert, we want to help you really use it. With access to helpful Experian experts over the phone and online, we can help you use it to get a better idea of what info the banks have on you. Use it to get more choice of mortgages. Use it to make your money go further. Take the next step to improving your financial future with your free 30-day trial at experian.co.uk.
Here at Freppes TEX-MEX, you can definitely taste the freshness in our food. You should definitely come to Freppes because it's a great place. You can bring your family, very kid-friendly. All my servers are amazing, friendly people. Everyone here is just happy to serve, and I think it shows. The thing that sets us apart is the quality and freshness of our food. And I think once you try it, you'd be coming back. I'm Joe DeSario, co-owner of Freppes TEX-MEX in Plainfield, New Jersey.
Hey there, everybody. This is Scott Tanker, host of Lunch with the Boss on RadioVisionNetwork.com. I want you to visit me each and every Thursday from 12:30 to 1 o'clock, where we have special guests talking about the dynamics between employees and employers. We talk about their business. We let our audience know, that's you folks, what these businesses are all about and how we can make the working environment better, while at the same time learning about the local businesses here in the Delaware Valley. So, I'm host of Lunch with the Boss. My name is Scott Tanker. I want to see you here every Thursday from 12:30 to 1 o'clock. Be there, be square. Thanks a lot.
Well, welcome back. I'm Keith Reynolds, host of Morning Coffee, and I'm here with my show co, Charlene Chamberlain.
And we're here with Fola, and she's the executive director of WOW Science Camp.
Yes.
And wow, some of the things we were just talking about are pretty amazing.
Yes, they're
Real amazing.
The kids they made it themselves amazing.
And that's pretty wonderful. So I know that your mantra is STEM, and let's tell the viewers what STEM stands for.
Actually, I call it STEAM with the silent A.
Oh,
that's why I say STEM. STEM science. Inside that science, you have biology, physics, and chemistry.
Mm-hmm.
Then the technology come in. The T for technology, which incorporate coding, robotics, all of those technology aspects. Then you have the E for engineering. Science is interwoven, so you still find your coding, the technology inside the engineering. Then the A is the art, of course, the painting, the drawing, the dancing, the crocheting. Then you have the M for mathematics. And there's a way to incorporate all of this, because in art, there's a lot of mathematics in art. If you like to crochet, you have to count how many holes, knitting.
That's right.
You know.
Music as well.
Music is artistic. And then if you have to do sewing, you have to measure. And we try to bring all those mathematical aspects into reality to the kids, so they can love math, so they can know that science is everywhere. We are surrounded by it. And many kids don't like math. So how do we make it concrete? I have these measuring gallon, quart, all of those, and we use that, and we have the kids to have 1 cup and measure how many cup is in one,
like a pint,
and a gallon. And they can see it. When they see it and connect with it, it makes the memorization easier, because they don't have to memorize anymore. Because when parents take them to the store, get me 1/2 gallon over there, they know what you're talking about, because they can, in their mind, what they have done in our camp is okay.
They made it.
They made it because I have the container, and they pour. Then we put food coloring in it, and we try to repeat it every day. Then it stick. So they're not memorizing. They're using. They're applying. And you say, oh. So if you take them to the store, you say, oh, my son, John, how many cup is in this? How many cup is in 1 gallon? They will say 32 cups, because they have done, even though it's tedious, they have poured 32 every day, and say, oh God, this is, after a couple of days, getting their hands hurt, but it stays.
Yes, repetition does do that.
And they do, and they can connect. Their eyes remember, it's in their memory, and when they take standardized tests, they don't need to count. They memorize. And we use songs also to retain memory.
Oh, absolutely.
So when they're doing some things, we play the song, because the middle school will say, well, that's so babyish. So I tell my staff, don't play when they pay attention. When they're in lunch or when they come in the morning, play the song in the background. So after a while, you see them nodding. So we're sneaking it in.
This is like that new Will Smith movie. Did you guys see that?
No, not yet.
It has to do with betting or gambling, but he sold this guy on something because he put this thing in front of him 12 times in that day, to when he was like looking for the answer, he was said it because he saw it 12 times and he didn't even know it.
Wow.
That's sneaky like that. That's cool.
That is the way. You have to, when I meet a child, literally when some kids come to our program, they don't want to come because it's educational camp.
It's science.
Right.
It's science. They will ask me, do you want to, can we blow up something?
I was going to say that.
And I said, yes and no, and sometimes we do, but it's not chemical based. We use household products, so we turn the outside into boom, bang. When I say, not this week, I want to go home now. So, and some of them, the parent literally dragging them out of the car to come. But when they do, and I will tell the parent, it's okay. By 12 noon, come get your child. When the parent showed up, the child will start hiding behind me or behind the staff. Then the parent said, he doesn't want to leave. I say, that's okay. Say, oh, is that okay? Can he stay? I say, yes.
Right.
Let the child stay. And that's why we end up with 8 weeks. We want to shorten it, but many parents say, do you still have 8 weeks? Because we go on vacation and I would like them to come back.
Right.
So that's why we kept the camp as 8 weeks.
That's really nice. 8 weeks, that's really a full summer camp.
That is a full
and
summer.
it's different thing because we try not to repeat the same thing.
Right.
And, the idea is to keep it fresh enough that kids are learning. Science is so broad. It's so...
Oh my gosh, there's so many divisions in science.
So many divisions.
Yeah.
But back in ancient time, science is just one.
Mm-hmm.
You just incorporate. So we always tell them they are all one. Learning, even though we're doing it in section, we do it meteorology, that they learn about weather, what affects weather. How do you measure weather?
Right.
How do you, everything that's
Where does it
surrounding.
come from?
Where does it come from? What
Right.
initiates it?
What about the clouds?
Wait a minute. I
All
want to
that.
ask this question because the weather people just kill me. What does a feel like thermometer look like? Because you know what, they try to scare us by the
Feels
heat
like
index.
101.
It feels like 101. If it's 95, it's 95.
It has something to do with the atmospheric pressure.
Okay.
So that's where they tell you
It
it
feels.
feels. The temperature is different from what it feels like.
Right, exactly.
So you have two temperatures in a sense. Because
Okay.
if you have humidity,
Yeah.
it affects what you feel because of the humidity. In the winter, there's no humidity, it's dry.
Is there such thing as a polar vortex?
I'm not a meteorologist.
All right,
so I
you
can
weather
tell
me. We're gonna be right back after this commercial.
Here, we have an attractive orange and a distinguished apple. The two similar, but opposites. Theory, a wingman is needed, or perhaps a wing lemon. A friend to the orange and an acquaintance to the apple, the lemon brings the two opposites together. See, with a little fresh thinking, the universe can be surprisingly smooth.
When we make Beyond Natural dry dog and cat foods, we start with real meat as the first ingredient. We leave out corn, wheat, and soy. And we own where our dry food is made. 100%. Can other brands say all that? For nutrition you can trust and your pet will enjoy. Does your food go beyond? Learn more at purinabeyond.com.
Fitzpatrick's. Deli dine for breakfast and lunch. And at night, gourmet dine for dinner with entrees and specialty sandwiches including certified black Angus cuts of beef and wild-caught seafood, plus catering options for specialty events. Since 1989, Fitzpatrick's, your hometown place with upscale tastes.
APPLERIDGE is about freedom. APPLERIDGE is about community. APPLERIDGE is about home. APPLERIDGE, everything you want, more than you expect. Welcome to your new neighborhood. APPLERIDGE Senior Living. Enjoy a maintenance-free, affordable luxury lifestyle today. Visit APPLERIDGESeniorLiving.com and find out more about the APPLERIDGE experience.
Hi, I'm Dr. Sidney Cohen. I'm a psychologist in New Jersey. I'm the host of a show called Heading in the Right Direction, which will be appearing on internet TV station Radio Vision Network. It's a show that's going to cover a wide range of psychological subjects. I think you'll be very interested in the subjects. I'm also going to have the opportunity to send me emails, ask me some questions. I'll answer questions, and I very much look forward to you tuning in. I'm very excited to do this. Thank you.
Today's show has been sponsored by Farmers Insurance in Voorhees, New Jersey. To protect your assets and the people you love, call Mike Skoranek, your local Farmers Insurance agent, at 856-336-2553.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
And welcome back. I'm Keith Reynolds, host of Morning Coffee. I'm here with my show co-host Charlene Chamberlain.
And we're here with the lovely Fola from Wow Science Camp.
Yup, and we have a little project that your son did.
Yes, last night.
He built this.
And how old is he?
In the dark.
A 14-year-old or the?
My 12.
Your 12-year-old.
Your 12-year-old built this, programmed it.
He didn't have time to program because we didn't have power.
We were out of power.
But he would have
because of the
programmed.
storm.
He would have, but
That's insane. Now watch. Now can we get the shot on the camera? This little device.
it's just basically the three that the children will be working with this summer. They are given project a challenge. they are given a challenge.
Now, can we get a shot up here? Let's hold this up. Okay. Now, this is
from Legos.
This is Legos.
Legos. Yeah.
Okay. Now, this is like and I worked in the telecommunications world. This is just like, this is phone. This is by like Cat 5s and stuff like that.
Yes.
Amazing.
You can put anything. It has sensor. It has it can lift. It can it can do a lot of things, and the kids are given real world challenge, and then we present it to them. They will program the robot. They will design and build the robot from scratch, and do all of that. And the idea is to be able to solve real world problem. So it's teaching them collaboration, marketing, production, problem solving, and creativity, out of the box thinking.
Right.
All of those is building into robotic programming. So these kids, and we start them up from kindergarten and up. The kindergartner will not do this.
No.
We have a smaller one for them.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
So the little ones also work on robotics?
Now, this isn't something I find in the Lego toy aisle, though.
No, you will not. Actually, they sell own version, but it doesn't do what this one will do.
So you guys, you take it and you can.
This is educational one.
I was gonna say because I guess you can jailbreak them and
you can
make
do
them do
a lot
anything.
of things. You can do. You
Jailbreak
can even
Jailbreak
build. You can do. I have tech tricks that you can build something that you can do camera. You can do as much stuff.
So I can put a camera on here and follow Charlene around the studio?
If you want to.
You know what? That's how I'm going to have to keep track of her. So I know she's not cheating on me with Mark. You know what I mean? That's what I got to do.
So I like the program because also, like I mentioned to her earlier, we're looking into developing our technology aspect of the camp. So they will learn coding. So we're bringing coders in starting next year. 3D animation.
Oh, wow.
We're trying to develop because the future is moving into technology. And what better way? And these kids are faster. So the idea is to teach them how do you create your own instead of being a consumer.
This can be hooked to USB. This can be hooked to the USB.
Yes.
And it has an SD card.
Yes.
This
That's
is
amazing.
cool
You
stuff.
do a lot. You can.
All right, I want to come to summer camp or WOW
Okay,
camp.
sign them
I'll
up.
come in the WOW
How about
camp.
a day? How about a day?
I would
at
love
WOW
to do
camp?
that. Or we can bring WOW camp here,
Can we-
maybe.
And we have trips because we're taking the kids for the 2 weeks because our program is designed in 2-week programming. So we have insects and ecology. We have
So do you
Lego.
take them out in the field?
We try to take them into the field to experience, and we also invite scientists in those fields to come and talk to the
Very
children.
nice.
Very cool.
So
I got a question about this thing. This
Fascinated with this
red
now.
light, right?
yeah, that's the
Is
sensor.
now that's a sensor, right?
Yes.
So you get,
So yes.
all right. We have to go now.
I have to sign Keith up for camp now.
That's so
So if the kids
cool.
don't like science or something, you can use something like this to bring
They
them
think
in.
it's a toy.
They
but
think
not
it's a
really.
toy. Then I have one son that is technology driven. He loves to program.
Right.
That's okay. Then I have my hands-on that he loves to build. That's my 12-year-old. So I said, okay, go ahead. Have a ball. We have like about 20 cases of this thing.
Do you really?
And they can stack them up in parallel
Oh,
and
wow.
you can even create a big robot out of it. You can do robotic hand. I have all this stuff like that. So those are for the kids that love this. The problem is we do not have enough staff that is trained in
To do
this
it.
thing. So that is our challenge. It's not that we would not have gone there. It's very hard to find talented people that can do this. So if you are technology driven, please come to us because we're looking for staff that can.
Okay.
I'm going to build one of these next week for when Charlene's on vacation.
It'll
So
take you
it'll
probably
just
all
pull right
week.
in here.
And
It'll
sit in
pull
my
right in
chair.
here. It will say, Keith, you are the best.
and it talks.
And you can
And
put
it
a
talks
picture.
too?
You
Yes,
can put
you
my
can program
a
it
picture
to
of
say
me on it.
something.
Okay, that's perfect. It'll say, Keith, you are the best
I miss
ever.
you.
I miss you. I love that stuff. Where can tell the audience out there where we can find WOW Camp?
You can go onto our website. Is www.sciencecamp.org. We're a non-profit.
Great.
So we're always looking for donation or sponsoring a child or sponsoring a program for the week or whatever the case, we have different opportunities that you can help out.
And tell our viewers where your camp is located.
We are in Voorhees, 904 Cooper Road in Voorhees, New Jersey.
Awesome. Thank you so much for coming on to the
you
show.
very much.
And I am going to pop by because I
Enjoy.
want to try to build one of these bad boys. Okay, me and Jesse will come by.
Oh, there
Yes,
you
you
should.
should. And you can come on our last day, August 14. We have a special guest speaker.
Yes, who is that
He's
again?
CEO of Atlantic City Electric.
Atlantic City Electric.
Atlantic City
and
Electric.
He's an, he's
We
an
need to talk to
engineer
him.
and he's the CEO. So how can we make it more reality to the case? Is inviting these kind of people to come and encourage the parents, encourage the children.
Okay,
That'd be
awesome. We're going to be right back with our next guest right after this commercial.